What are you all doing watching me right now? You should be out preparing for the next big one. Or writing the next big one. Or doing the next big one. Whatever that means. This is my room. Well, not my room. It's kind of complicated. And honestly, I don't really want to talk about it. Here's the thing. No, I'm just kidding. I am left, right, up, down, all over the place. So if you find this, for whatever reason, entertaining, I guess I can kind of see why. Because my videos have been getting more and more views. And I don't know what to do with that, how to feel about that, or anything in between. But, I mean, it does help though, because like, life can get blah 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 blah, and it helps to feel like, I don't know, people are watching my stuff. Maybe it gives me a sense of belonging, like well, no, that's not true. Why do I enjoy seeing that my videos have views? I guess because it's like, it's because it's something I want, I guess. Without being afraid of coming across as someone who is self-centered or arrogant. So, I do appreciate that. It's Halloween season, so I only have 2 Halloween themed shirts. This one and then another one that I got from Walmart. And it's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of like 3 or 4 years, honestly. I had a therapy session today, and so I don't want to seem like whatever, but it was kind of a tough one. One that left me feeling emotionally drained a bit. Well, I don't know if emotionally drained is the right word, but definitely left me feeling some type of way. As I peer into the depths of the fridge to pontificate. I like that word, pontificate. I like it a lot. Excuse me. So, for anybody who doesn't know who I am, I don't blame you. I don't even know who I am. Which is kind of good and kind of bad. Like, I mean, we need to have a sense of who we are as people. But it's also kind of nice to be able to explore. And that's one of the pros of not having a true sense of who you are as an individual. But that's just my point of view. I suppose you're free to have your own point of view. And again, why are you watching this? This really is a digital journal. I mean, I'm not making this for the purposes of being heard or being seen, but it definitely does help that I feel like I'm being heard or being seen. Did I drain it already? I don't even know what to say really, because this isn't the same as a therapy session. But speaking of therapy, which I guess I do a lot, my therapist, she is a beautiful young woman, and not that it matters what her age is, but come on, Sardine, get the hell out of that can. Come on, baby. Help me out here. Okay, cool. The hell was I saying? I don't even know. That's my mind. My mind goes places. Oh yeah, she challenged me to earn over $1,000 this week, which is obviously not gonna happen. But I do appreciate that she said that, because you know, she's coming from a good place, or maybe not a good place, but she's coming from a warm place. How about that? She's coming from, I guess, a professional place. I don't know. Like, the relationship started off as a faux relationship, you know, as any relationship when it's first starting out does. But then as we got to, like, you see someone once a week for only an hour, that time adds up. So she's been able to get a better sense of my needs, and is more able to distribute her medicine effectively as a clinician. She repeats stuff that I need to hear. And that's nice. And like eye-opening for me as an individual. Where once I thought that I was an addict of sorts, I've been able to transform. And I no longer call myself an addict or say that I was an addict. Now I say that I was self-medicating. Because I needed to. I needed to self-medicate. I underwent a high-risk operation, not like a surgical one, but okay, so for anyone who might be watching this, you ravenous strangers, you monsters, I founded a dance studio / school back in 2017. Which is not as long ago as it seems. 2017 was practically yesterday, to be honest. And as most businesses do, I failed. And paid the price. In the form of years. I spent years self-medicating, trying to cope with that defeat, that loss. It was one that hit me very, very difficult. Like, it hit me, man. Having to close that down, it hit me like a ton of bricks. It hit me like you wouldn't believe. It took me out. It really took me out. Man, and that's something that I've been holding on to for so long. Years, man. I've been holding on to that hurt and that pain for years. And only now am I at a place where I can appreciate it for what it was. And that's like, I kind of feel, okay, appreciate the goods, bads, the highs, the lows, the everything, because it was a fun experience to have, right? To say, because now I can say that I founded a company, and now I can say that I've gone through the first steps. I've gone through the first steps of creating a successful company, which is to know how to fail. To having experienced that. I lost my train of thought. I lost it. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Don't you give up. Don't you let go. Remember love. All the things you are. You're a star. You're a star. Don't you let go. Don't you give up. My door. It is a windy day today. Oh God. Okay, I had to close the door. One thing that I mentioned it in therapy, and so I guess I'll mention it here too. Unforgiving eyes. That I've been crying a lot. And as a man, that's kind of hard for me to do. It's not really in our cultural norms to just cry as a means of living in life. And so crying takes up a lot of energy. In case you needed that reminder or awakening. I don't know what I'm saying, but it does, man. When you cry, when you allow yourself to like process all the pain in the form of tears, it takes energy. It literally requires energy to do that. So make sure you're eating. Make sure you're eating well enough. Well enough. I also can't talk, so I'm sorry about that. Like, I'm not as articulate as I would like to be. Just as an individual, I apologize for that. Not that I need to apologize. It's just sometimes I just talk to talk, you know. But even when I'm just talking to talk, it's still nice to listen to, I suppose. Also, please, por favor, en los comments, ¿me puedes poner una comment diciendo a dónde estás? ¿Qué dice a dónde estás? I don't know how to say that. I apologize. Mi español, it's not as good as I would like it to be. But then again, what is in this life as good as I would like it to be? I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. All I know is that it is Friday. It is 4, halfway to 5. And making myself something to eat. I'm just gonna decompress, let myself just, I don't know, try to rest, even though it's kind of impossible for me to do. Just because of my brain and stuff. You know. Oh, brain. Pinky and the brain. Oh, no! Pinky and the Brain. Oh, Pinky and the Brain. I don't know why I'm talking about Pinky and the Brain so much. Woo. Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. Oh, it's Pinky and the Brain. Yes. Remember, love, all that you are. You're a star. Yes, you are. So maybe okay, so I'm sorry, Zora. If you're I don't know if you're watching this or not. I'm sure you have watched other videos of mine in the past, but if you're watching this one in particular and you've gotten to this point in the video, I know they can be a little bit on the long side. I'm sorry that I mentioned your name so much. It's not that like you prefer to keep your anonymity, I guess. So like, but I don't know. I just feel like I need to apologize anyways, because like I don't ask your permission, you know. Like I don't ask your permission to like bring you up in conversation and stuff. But anyways, she recommended that I, in her unique, special, and beautiful way, she brought up checking out the Beverly Hills Library. So, man, I might just do that. I might just go over there to the schwanky part of town and announce my presence. I don't know what that means. Yes, you are. What does it mean? What does it mean to announce your presence? What does it mean? Oh, what does it mean to announce your presence to the world? Oh, remember, love, it's all love. Yes, yes it is. Oh, goodness gracious. Big balls of fire. Woo, okay. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I've been drinking a lot of coffee. More coffee than usual, so maybe that's contributing to why I'm feeling so tired. But I'd rather feel tired than angry. I'll tell you that much. One other thing, I keep a personal journal, and today I did visit the library, which I hadn't visited the library in a while. They were so happy to see me. I was happy to see them, even though maybe my face didn't really show it. Maybe I don't know. Anyways, I wrote in the journal that I hope to one day trade this pain for responsibility, and I hope that's true. I'm not sure how quickly that'll happen. My therapist did tell me to be on her about helping me with my resume, which I'll be thinking about for sure. Cause why would I, you know? Because I'm depressed. But at least I'm not an addict, and I was never an addict. I was just someone who was dealing with the pain in the best way that he could at the time. So there you go. I have better ways of dealing with stuff now. Yeah, I think that's about it. What's going on with Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh man, so on the ride back, hold on, you know what? Let me just pause. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's journal entry. It's been a day. So many thoughts in this guy's head. Tomorrow's going to be another day, and then another day after that, and then another day after that. And whoever said living life was easy was obviously insane and out of their mind, because living life is not easy. It's incredibly tough and frustrating. But try to have hope. Try to have hope and cling on to hope. Cling on to it with dear life, because it is a matter of life. So that's how I'm going to end today's journal entry. Hope, that's the word.